Ooh, Jesus. Okay. Hey guys, welcome back. Pretty simple. We're doing a Fanshobby guide. Now, I own two. First one I got was the Guardian I set. He's scary. But thankfully, I got their Naval Commander / Armada Optimus Prime. And I'm so happy I got this. Because Armada was my first instance into the Transformer franchise. And this is a good update of that original thing. I do have an Armada Optimus Prime somewhere, but all I've got is the cab, this truck part, and the gun because the trailer broke. I was a little kid at the time anyway. But yeah, this is so good. Love that. Love the grill. All this is so good. Bit of a fizzle with feet there, a little bit of arm, but what are you gonna do? Really good. Wheels do roll, and I believe they got made of hard rubber. So it's good. And there's not much else to talk. You've got the trailer and the guns underneath there for some storage. We can put it on top. I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, it just hooks on like that, and can't really do it on pause. But this can go side to side like so you can get some mobility out of it. Now this thing has this like extended mode into it, but I'm not going to bother doing that because I don't like it. It's stupid. All you need is the base mode, the pants mode, and that's it for me. Now, let's talk about some other things he comes with. Little collector card with stats on the back. Very much like the artwork. Got the instruction booklet, which I will nowadays stand up. Let's see. Let's get this. It's called the extended truck mode. It's pretty much that. Just legs, mode parts shown a bit. That's it. So that's all. Ooh, I should talk about that. Oh, I forgot. The box. This is so much like the original Armada box that came when Armada 1 came out. It's so much like it. I love it. So you're going to have to get rid of it. Now, he does come with this little mini con. Spark plug. I forgot which. There we go. So these things can come apart. And also, in the original, they were like a little storage thing. So you can put your little spark plug in there. Do this in a bit. You just got a little nice yellow spark plug. Now, let's transform this guy. Starting off, the obvious feet here, and flip them around and peg them into place. These will now unpeg and separate the legs. These are the parts here. You want to lock on up, and there's the leg waist down. Now for the arms, these the smokestack, separate them. They separate up here, both sides. Rotate this down. Where these smokestacks are, they will swivel around. We're gonna take the smokestacks off and put them on the right way. You can put the smoke. Yeah, I forgot that. Smokestacks can either side of the truck mode or in this back here. You kind of have to put them in the back just so you can make it look better. Get this funnel open and then flip the fist out. Cut it up and then collapse the arm. And there's one arm. Okay. Now for the top section. Grab front grill, separate it, bring it, and separate for the truck mode. Flip this part down, and then flip those panels down, and that's pretty much it for that panel. I wish it folded out more, but hey. Got a nice little matrix there, very shiny. And gotta get out for something we need to do. Gotcha. Now let's talk about the next part. You have to get this grill onto here, but you have to get these multiple joints of hinges in a certain way to get it to work. So you pretty much gotta hook the grill on and then pray to God I suggest keeping a small screwdriver outside so you can get in there and moving the parts in the way so it now locks into place and the head just swivels around. And there we have Naval Commander in his robot mode. And very nice. I very much like this update. Very much like the show, a bit more chunky, and very nice. So painting, sculpting is great. Very much like this front grill, nice and shiny. I like the ideas of the lights in it because I don't think the original was like that. I don't remember. I think it actually might have been. Yeah. And this little front bumper you can put anywhere you want. And the head looks so good. But I can't get it to focus because fuck my camera. Very show accurate of me. Okay, let's get some posability because there's a few interesting parts that are really good. So the head's ball jointed. Good wiggle waggle. A little up and down. Complete rotation. Because that's on a big ass ball joint there. There is swivel. Elbow. And if you extend the arms out, you can get a double elbow if you want. But then it breaks the sculpt. That's not too good. There is wrist. And the hand can open. Index finger is separate to the rest. And no thumbs. Foot can move out of the way and rotate. Legs can move forward, back. In and out, swivel, elbow, and you got toe, but you can get a pivot if you want. Peg the out leg, you can get a bit of a pivot. That's mainly because of transformation. Now the interesting thing is, because seeing how this guy transforms, the legs will separate from the new arms of the big command mode. But they figure out how to give him waist swivel. Also, a bit of an ab crunch and an arc. See, these white things on the side here, well, you get your fingers in there. So get your fingers in there. And do like so it's spread out a bit. You get a waist joint. That's great, because the last guy that had that split in half, which was their God armor, he couldn't get a full waist fill, but they figured out how to do it on this guy, which I love. And make sure you put these in when you're going to combine mode, because these things keep these legs attached to the rest of the body. Anyway, that's all for now. And that's pretty much robot mode. he can hold the big gun. Let's flip the hand on, and that's pretty much it. And with the hand and into the hand it goes. And the hand doesn't really close around it because of how big the gun is. But yeah, you can hold this big ass gun. This guy also does cover missiles. You can put one of the missiles in there and fire it, but I'm not gonna because I don't want to lose it. You're gonna get 6. Alright. He can also hold his matrix. Oop. You don't drop the fire. Okay. So yes, he can hold his matrix. I'm not gonna try with 2 hands because I feel like I might lose this. Yeah. So that's Prime. I'm just calling Prime because he is in his individual mode. Let's move on to Spark Plug now. Here's a little sports car. Yellow sports car is very nice. I think I do have the gold, like that gold plated version they have. That's the Prime I have in storage somewhere. But it's very nice. Transformation now. You want to go to the back here, separate these parts. Just a bit of warning, you will pop ball joints a lot with this little guy. These out of the way. Pretty much this whole back panel area. Separate it. It said separate. Like so, it out of the way. Get the front here and separate it. Rock them down, forming the legs, and then rotate. Fold this back panel up, like so. Rotate the head forward. This panel here will slunk down, and then peg the arms into the torso area. And like that, you pop a ball joint. The arms on a bit of a slice, so slide them down so you can get an elbow on both of them. And flip the toes. And there's your little spark plug. Very nice. Very nice. Very yellow. Probably should close the curtain up a bit. Whoop. It's very nice indeed. And there is a way to get this little guy to hold the matrix like that one episode. Ball joints this. God damn this thing. I've never been able to successfully get the spark plug to hold off like in the Matrix. Now popping every ball joint. Come on. Yeah, that's the best I'm gonna get without raging. You can hold it, it's just I can't get it to work. Anyway. Quickly put spark plug back into his vehicle mode because we're going to need him for something later on. Back in a moment. Okay, this thing is a pain. One of the bad parts of this whole set. Okay, let's talk about this trailer. Very nice. Rubber treads. That's some missile pods there that do fire. I'm not gonna, because I don't want to lose stuff. And much else. These side parts can come off, which we need to do for the next part, because we're going to base mode. So to start off, go to the back here and flip this all around. You want to flip this section down and around, out of the way. Trying to remember this. Separate. Oh. The back panels here need to be separated and unpegged. Both sides. Side panels here untabbed as well. And we can now separate the front missile pods here. Everything else. Send these up so you can now then rotate this all into here. And leave these missile pods up. Do pose them however you want. Go over the legs here. Separate them. Oh geez. And extend these guns up. These little side panels can rotate to the side. These panels up, and there's a little panel in here you want to flip down. Not do anything yet because you want to fold these side panels out. Are we facing the wrong way? Maybe. No. Alright. Extend the side panels out as well. Now this flatbed section here, one can do that way, so you can now flip this up. And these will peg into that. Little panels in here you will flip out to form a ramp. And now the next thing is this bed section right here. You want to get in there and rock it out like so. Like again. And then there is a store here you want to flip out. This will peg into here. And the side panels here will now fold a peg in around that stem. Peg into each other. And you can do whatever you want with these. Something on the side and that. But we peg them into the side like here. Here. And there's our new base mode. Very much a good update from the original. This thing looks like it will hold better than the original as well. Yeah, very nice. You can have a Recons just play out all, or Micromasters. Micromasters fit well. All around, chilling, doing stuff, going up the ramps. Very nice, but it takes up a lot of space. Anyway, that's the base mode. Let's get into super mode. So undo these panels, flip them down, fold these panels back up, and get the little panel back out. Yep. Fold the guns out, keep the guns down, rotate them around, then fold them back in. both sides. Get the toes here folded out. And then extend the ankle. Sides. Then you tab this panel back up, fold it all the way back down, fold this back in, and fold these little panels back in. Fold everything up. And everything looks at the legs. Get these whole things and rotate them back and around. Both sides like that, and fold the threads in, and they will rest there. Rotate this section back all the way down, rotate it all the way around, and then down. You can separate it if you want, but that's pretty much the leg section done, except for flipping up the crotch piece. There's the legs. Oh jeez. Okay, let's get prime done. Technically, so pretty much try and join some of them back into the equipment. So we flip these panels back up, rotate the head around because why not? And then undo this, put the matrix back in, then fold it up and tap it into place. Now you want to rotate the wheel section around. There's 2 hinges on the inside here that you have to bolt in, so you now rotate this thing safely around. And that will just peg into the tabs right here. So the arms, you want to get them somewhat back into mode, like so. Don't do anything because you need to do these parts before you do that. Follow them this way so you can get that way. So now you can follow it all around, and now we can deal with all of this. So separate the legs, like so. Okay, well, these 2 white tabs are those stems that come out. If you're not careful and these things are out, this thing will just fall off. Anyway, rotate around so it's facing that way. Gold part's facing forwards. The panel up here you want to flip around and peg into the back of the leg. I'll pull the leg down, so now this thing is solid. Pull this around. Knee pads way down. And extend the leg slightly. Foot here, I'm going to fold around and tap back in place. And now you can flip out his golden hands. Rotate and spray. Now bag transformation. Very much better transformation than the original, because the original is like the fists for the big combined mode were just visible the whole entire time, and there was barely any posability, which was one of the biggest downsides of the whole set. Not much posability, but seeing that it was early 2000s, I get it. Okay, there's the arm side. Next you want to get this front section here and fold it out, and fold this up, reel the head, and then you want to get some little clips on the side here to peg into the arms, which is hard to do sometimes. Best off having a little thing around, flathead screwdriver or something, just to help you push this little panel in. So I'll do it on this side. So get in. And that's solid. You don't want the iron coming undone if you're putting it back. Well, let's get these arms down. Now, we're going to rotate them to an angle. And they will just peg in to the tab right down there. And then also they will tab into the back here with these two tab holes there. Oh, there. Where's one coming undone? There we go. Now we got the chest area to deal with. So there's panels on top here you flip out last. There. There's panels on the front here you want to flip out, really. So get your fingernail on there, flip this out around, and this panel will peg in here onto those panels. Fuck, it's getting darker suddenly. So pegged in looks like that. Both sides. And then fold this back up, and there's your chest. Also fold out his ear flaps. And there's top torso. So that will simply just peg into here, like so. Use a couple connectors. I think I got it. It's hard to tell sometimes. Yep, I got it. And there is Naval Command / Optimus Prime in his super mode. I'm very happy. I love this thing so much. Because fans always crushing it for me with doing stuff that isn't G1. Yep, this guy, I think they got the Energon version of Optimus Prime coming out. They got the Armada tank, Armada Megatron. I hope they do the Energon Megatron as well. And they're just doing stuff that's much more me than G1. Because I didn't grow up with G1. I grew up with Armada, Energon, Cybertron, Animated, and all that good stuff. But yes, it's so good. It's so good, this thing. I love it so much. Now, you did come with a few differences for the head. Mainly, you can put batteries in here and give them light up eyes if you want. Or when you first get him, he comes with these ears, which are boring and not show accurate to me because I chose the pipe head. Yes. So posability is decent. Head's ball jointed, ratcheted. You also got up and down, in and out. It's just really good. Except for the waist, it's a bit annoying because if you do it too hard, you will peg Optimus off. But I don't really do waist stuff. Cause, You've pretty much got all posability on a bigger scale. Oh, and undid them. There is waist, scope sets, and that move out of the way so you can get some back, in and out, knee, there's a swivel, and this is a really goodly posed feet and everything. It's so good. Oh god, it's so heavy as well, which I love. Now these things can go on top here. Yes, I got the right way. Like so. So you can then do, I think I got, yes I got. Unleash hell and fury with these missile pods. So either being like little storage containers for little micro muscle and minicons, It's got a missile pod as well, where you just need more guns, because you can get the little missile pods in the back here, up and around, but I don't like that look. Now, like most Armada, they had the minicon thing. So, thankfully I can do this. In here, there's a little peg you want to flip up. There's your minicon port. Instead of it just being there, sticking up in your eye, it's hidden. And he's got the minicon peg port. He doesn't really peg in all that well. But, again, before I forget, I forgot to do this in the actual base mode as well. The gun can go in there. It's got these extra little peg handles here. Pegging it in the top there. I forgot all about it. That's what I thought. But anyway, he can also hold the rear gun. But first you gotta extend. About the same handle. He does it better this time. Slide it on. Wrap his, I forgot to mention, his individual fingers in there. He's ready to fucking kill you with one goddamn big ass blast of many blasters. So that's where those other blasts come from. Because yeah, whenever minicon was in there, he's big ass cannon fire. Like, missiles galore. But yes, I recommend getting this guy if you haven't got him already. Fanshobby, keep at it. I love your shit. I can't wait for Overload and Jetfire from Armada to come out, because this will be great. Never got to do the original because I was young at the time and parents. Maybe one day I'll put all of what's simple there. One day. Oh, jeez. So it's me. I'm the Optimus Prime / Naval Commander. I'll see you all next time for something. Bye.